Ukraine has to decide on further mobilization of troops in its war against the Russian invasion. So says U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Blinken also said recent advances by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham forces in Syria show that backers of the country's President Bashar al-Assad, namely Russia and Iran, are distracted.
By force in exchange. And then finally, mobilization. This is critical because even with the money, even with the munitions, there have to be people on the front lines to deal with the Russian aggression. Ukraine has hard decisions to make about further mobilization, but these are necessary decisions. We have a commitment, though, for every person, every soldier that Ukraine mobilizes. We're committed to making sure that they have the training and the equipment they need to effectively defend the country. I think what we've just seen in Syria with the offensive by HTS reflects the fact that Assad's key backers, key allies, whether it's Russia, whether it's Hezbollah, whether it's Iran, have all, in different ways, been distracted, notably by problems of their own making. And it looks like HTS took advantage of that fact. If anything, the fact that Assad has refused to engage in any meaningful way on a political process is also what opened the door to this attack and to the gains that HTS has made on the ground.
The United States believe that Russian President Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine has distracted.
And so our own engagement and presence remains important. Partners who are working to make sure that, again, we don't see a resurrection of an extremist caliphate, a jihadist caliphate. That remains vital.
To stay in the region, Lebanon. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm simple-minded, but for me...
The ceasefire is holding.
Meanwhile, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte says NATO allies must provide enough support to Ukraine to change the trajectory in the war. Speaking at a press conference after a NATO foreign ministers meeting in Brussels, Rutte said the alliance's members were working to deliver on their pledges to Ukraine and said a new command in Wiesbaden will coordinate Western military aid for Ukraine, would be fully operational by the end of this year. Mr. Rutte also sharply criticized arms companies, saying they were producing too little, charging too much, and delivering too slowly as NATO seeks to support Ukraine and boost its defenses against Russia.